Well, thanks all for being here today. Olivia, you know this, and actually Liz, you may know too, but I've fairly recently enrolled in another teacher training, which is awesome, and I'm excited. And I just finished up pretty lengthy section on Ayurveda, which just in case, or let me recap in case it's new to you, or if you already know it, it's the sister science to yoga, and it's really interesting. It's like every bit as nuanced, every bit as like all-encompassing as yoga. It just kind of looks at it with a slightly different lens. So it's almost a more medicinal lens. So today we'll be talking very lightly about Vata, which is one of the three doshas. Doshas are like three sets of characteristics that everybody has in various balances. And so like the very surface level way of saying it is that Vata is like fiery, spicy. No, Vata rather is like airy. It's very like go with the flow. It's very like ethereal. Pitta is the spicy, fiery, and then Kapha is really like grounded and earthy. So people have doshas, animals have doshas, seasons have doshas, and so right now we are obviously in Pitta season. It's very fiery, very warm, very dry. So in yoga and Ayurveda, we're always looking to find balance. So today we'll be working on a practice that kind of soothes Pitta, kind of calms that down. And in Ayurveda, like increases like. And so those of us with Pitta that's a little higher in our constitution, and it's Pitta outside, sometimes makes us a little crazy. And it's also the thing that we kind of resist, right? Like that if we are kind of Pitta, then we often gravitate towards Pitta things. So, which is to say, like, if you know your dosha and you know that you have a higher level of Pitta, practice this particular practice with a lot of patience, because it may be the thing that you're resisting, but hopefully it'll be the thing that makes you feel more balanced afterwards. Cool. All right, that was a lot of talking. Let's begin. Actually, as you are seated. So find a comfortable seat. Let your hands drop to knees or thighs. Let your shoulders drop down your back. And then up to you. If it feels right, close your eyes. If that doesn't feel right, then I invite you to soften your gaze by looking at something that's really close by. Let everything else blur. Feel your tailbone connected down to your mat, whatever you're sitting on. Feel that sense of strength and support underneath you. Feel the rest of your spine rise up from there. Sense of lightness and ease. Take a full breath in through your nose. We'll go with an open mouth exhale. Another full breath in. Open mouth exhale. Continue to breathe on your own for a moment, your pace, your rhythm. We'll do just another few breaths that I'll guide. The idea is that to soothe Pitta, we want longer exhales than inhales. So we'll inhale for 3, we'll exhale for 6. And if it goes well, we'll increase it to 4 and 8. Cool, so eyes open or closed, up to you. Inhale to the count of 3, 2, 1, exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale 3, 2, 1, exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale 3, 2, 1, exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, inhale 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a few breaths at your natural pace. As you're breathing, take on the role of the observer. Notice if you notice any changes. And then when you're ready, open your eyes if they've been closed. Let's meet in a standing position at somewhere near the top of your mat. So to bring in more of that cooling energy, we'll practice some moon salutes instead of sun salutes. So you have a couple options with your arms. You can relax by your sides. Or if it feels right, you might press your palms together and bring your thumbs right in between your eyebrows. And if you choose that, think about like letting your head kind of lean on your hands a little bit of weight into your hands. Give some weight to your hands, take it off of your neck just a little bit. Good, and then you can keep your thumbs here, or you can extend your arms up for a standing back bend. Take an inhale, it's like you're pressing your head back from your thumbs. And on your exhale, bow forward, hinge forward. Let your hands fall down towards the floor, face your palms up. So bend your knees as much as you like to let the tops of your hands touch the mat. Let your head drop. Notice how just that subtle change of letting your palms face up instead of down makes this pose feel really different. If it feels right, you can sway a little side to side. Sway back to center if you're swaying. Bring your palms down to the mat now, so kind of the normal way we usually do. Lift your left leg up for standing splits. Left leg up. Hands could be on your blocks here if you want them. And then step your left foot way, way back for a low lunge. Yeah, good. As you're ready, set your left knee down. Good. Shift your hips forward so you're kind of shifting your knee, your front knee over your ankle. And then let your torso drape down inside your right knee. Let your head drop down. Feel like you're melting down, melting your torso over your right leg. And then keep this kind of forward shift of your hips. Lift your chest, like peel it off your belly. Send your arms back like airplane arms. Yeah. Good, so you're feeling some opening through your chest, compression in the front line hip crease, opening through your back hip. Take another breath in. And then breath out, hands down, drape your belly again, let your head drop. Let there be some heaviness in your upper body, some ease. Good, shift your hips back so that your right knee is on top of your ankle. And then for crescent moon, take an inhale, lift your chest up. Extend your arms up this time and breathe. Good, pause here. Allow some space to open up underneath your armpits. Take another breath in. On your breath out, bring your hands down. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee for a low lunge. Good, and step straight back to downward facing dog. Down dog. Take a moment here to pedal at your feet if you like. First down dog of class. You spread your hands wide. Be sure the breath is flowing. Down dogs, take an inhale. On your exhale, set your knees down, come to tabletop, hands and knees. Good, for cow pose, inhale, drop your belly and look forward. And for cat pose, exhale, round your spine and press the floor away. Do it 2 more times, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Again, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Come back to neutral. You can keep your knees pretty much right where they are. We'll shift back to traditional child's pose. So rather than extend with knees wide, we're going to keep them right here for a moment. Shift your hips back. Bring your forehead down. You can always stretch your arms out or bend your elbows. But in this traditional version, you might feel some compression in belly. You might feel some expansion across the back line of your spine. Remember that breath may have to be a little shallower here since we're kind of compressing internal organs in front line. Stay here for just 1 more moment. And then stay as low to the ground as you can. Glide your chest forward, slide all the way forward until belly is all the way down on the mat. Nice. Beautiful. Good. For low cobra, make sure a shoelace part of your feet is down on the floor. Take an inhale, lift your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Very little weight in your hands and breathe. Nice. Engage your thighs just a little bit. Send your shoulders back. Take another breath in. And then breath out, roll down, forehead down to the mat. 2 more times. Inhale, rise, low cobra. This is the antidote to all the time we're spending on our phones. And then exhale, roll down. 1 more time. Inhale, rise up. And then exhale, roll down. This inhale, come up to your hands and knees, find tabletop. And this exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips up and then back. Breath in. Breath out. And to kind of reverse our way out of this, come back to your hands and knees. 1 time, inhale, cow pose, drop your belly. Exhale, cat pose, round your spine. Back to neutral. This time, step your knees a little bit wider, knees towards the edges of your mat, extended child's pose, shift your hips back. And then I invite you in your extended child's pose, if it's okay with your shoulders, bring your palms to touch, and then reverse prayer, bend your elbows. Hands rest on the back of your head or your neck, only if it's okay with your shoulders. About 2 more rounds of breath here. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Make your way up to your hands and knees, tabletop. Downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. Let it be easy. The down dogs. Step your left foot forward for low lunge, left foot forward. Nice. Set your right knee down. And same thing, shift your hips forward so your knees coming a little past your ankle. Drape your belly inside your left knee, let your head drop. Feel some heaviness in your upper body. Ease. And take your time, peel your chest up off of your thigh, or inside your knee rather. Send your arms back, so it's like that, not like a shifted forward crescent moon, airplane arms. Good, yeah, you got it. Take a breath in. Breath out, hands down, drape your belly again. And shift your hips slightly back. Inhale, crescent moon, chest up, arms up. Breathe, pause. Good. Tuck your back toes under if they're not already. Tuck your right toes. We'll prepare to step forward with an inhale. And then exhale, step forward for forward fold. Feet touch. Drape your hands down. Nice, everybody. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold again. On an inhale, rise all the way up to mountain pose. Extend your arms up overhead. Reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center and pause. We'll take that whole cycle again. Take your time. Think about moving with ease. Hands can stay here or thumbs right between your eyebrows. In yoga philosophy, this is where your intuition comes from, your clarity, your wisdom. If you choose that, again, feel like you're leaning your head just a little bit onto your hands, onto your thumbs. If you're standing back then, take an inhale, push your head back with your thumbs or use your neck strength. And exhale, forward fold, soften forward, bow forward. This time we'll lift your right leg for standing splits. Inhale, right leg up, hands on blocks if you like it. Then exhale, low lunge, step lightly back. Good, set your back knee down. Shift your hips forward so you can drape your head towards the mat. You're going to take an inhale, lift your chest, like peel it off your thighs. You could also bring your hands to the top of your left knee or those airplane arms, yeah. Good, breath in. Breath out, glide forward, drape forward again. Let your head drop. This time it's crescent moon. So on inhale, lift your chest, extend your arms straight up. Awesome. Good. Exhale, hands down. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee for low lunge. Yes, good. Take a breath in. Exhale, down dog, step back. Down dog. Set your knees down for a tabletop. And then just one time, inhale, cow pose, drop your belly. Exhale, cat pose, round your spine. Come back to neutral, prepare for traditional child's pose. And then exhale, shift your hips back, forehead down. You can do anything you like with your arms. 2 rounds of breath here. 1 more. And then stay as low as you can. Slither forward, glide forward all the way down to belly. When you're ready, it's low cobra. Nice, beautiful. Take an inhale, peel your chest up. Exhale, roll down. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, low cobra, rise. Exhale, roll down. Last one, inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down. This inhale is tabletop, hands and knees rise up. This exhale is down dog, hips up and back. Breath in. Breath up, knees down, back to tabletop. Nice. Inhale, cow pose, heart forward. Exhale, cat pose. Back to neutral, step your knees out wide. Prepare for extended child's pose. And then shift your hips back, forehead down. You can decide if you like to take reverse prayer again by bringing your palms to touch and bend your elbows. 2 rounds of breath. 1 more round of breath. And release hands down to the mat. Come up to hands and knees. And then downward facing dog. This time, step your right foot forward towards your hands, set your left knee down. Good, find that drape, hips forward, heart melts, head drops. As you're ready, peel your chest off your thighs, either hands to knee or maybe airplane arms. Nice, beautiful. Breath in. Breath out, melt forward again. Drape your head, your chest. Inhale, crescent moon. Inhale, chest up, arms extend overhead. Breathe. Tuck your left toes under. Prepare for forward fold with an inhale. Then exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold again. Good, and then inhale, mountain pose. Rise for Tadasana, arms sweep overhead. This time, exhale, forward fold, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank just for a moment. Step back to plank, high plank. It's okay to set your knees down. Either way, you're building strength. Check that your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Neck is super long. Stay for a breath in. Down dog is the breath out. Downward facing dog. Good. Take a full inhale. Look over and open mouth. Exhale. This time, inhale. Lift your right leg high. 3-legged dog. Then press your heel as far back as you can. And then exhale, low lunge. Step it through towards your hands. And we'll keep your back knee lifted this time. Yeah, nice. For an easy twist, again, you may want a block here. It's up to you. Left hand down or on the block. Then inhale, sweep your right arm up. Twist towards the right. Breathe. Check in with your hips here. Sometimes left hip wants to come with you on the twist. If so, lift it back up. Send your right hip towards your back heel. Take a breath in. We'll prepare here for horizon lunge or hand to low back. On your exhale, either right hand comes right to mid-back, find a deeper twist, or horizon lunge. Spin both sets of toes to the right side of your mat. You'll be on the knife edge of your back foot, hips sink low, extend right arm back. Inhale, back up to easy twist. And then exhale for wide-legged forward fold. Walk your hands around to the left side of your mat. Pivot your toes so they face the long edge of your mat. Let your head drop here. Always okay to bend your knees, especially if that's healthier for your hamstrings or your low back. With hands right underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. And then to the back of your mat, exhale, low lunge, pivot around to the back of your mat. Make sure that all 10 toes face the back edge. Good, fire up low belly here. For extended crescent, inhale, lift your chest halfway, reach your arms by your ears and breathe. You can always bring hands to heart if that feels better. Send your left hip back. Take an inhale. Exhale, low flying crescent, sweep your arms down and back, upper body stays the same rather. Yes, good. Inhale, extended crescent again, reach your arms forward. Exhale, standing splits, hands down, right leg up. Hands down, right leg up. Good, keep your standing splits. Add a halfway lift. Inhale, lift your spine, your chest. Exhale, forward fold, step your feet together. We'll find standing splits again, but now lift your left leg up and back, standing splits. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, step all the way back. Good, left hand either on the mat or a block. Inhale, easy twist to the right, sweep your right arm up. And then exhale, either horizon lunge or hand to the middle of your low back. Yes, inhale, back up to easy twist, right arm up. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Walk your hands around to the other side of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, low lunge to the front, frame your left foot. Yes, good. Inhale, extended crescent, lift your chest, reach your arms forward. Exhale, airplane arms. Really nice, you got it. Inhale, extended crescent. Awesome, Liz. Exhale, standing splits, hands down, right leg up, your hips to the fulcrum. Inhale, halfway lift, keep your right leg lifted. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, halfway lift again. This time, exhale, high plank, plant your hands, step back. Knees down if you prefer it. We're only here for a breath in. Exhale, down dog, hips up and back. Full inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Take an inhale, lift your left leg, heel straight back as far as you can. Exhale, low lunge, step it through towards your hands. It's an option to have a block underneath your right hand this time. For easy twist, inhale, sweep your left arm up, reach up and breathe. This time, send your left hip back. Maybe lift your right hip a little bit, squeeze inner thighs together. Take an inhale. Exhale, either horizon lunge or hand to the middle of your low back and find a slightly deeper opening through your chest. Yes, thanks, Olivia. Good, back up to easy twist. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Pivot your hands around. Hands right under shoulders. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Nice. Inhale, extended crescent. Lift your chest, reach your arms forward and breathe. Send your right hip back. Engage your left thigh. Take a breath in. Exhale, airplane arms. Sweep your arms back. Send energy to fingertips. Inhale, extended crescent. Exhale, standing splits. You're like a teeter-totter. Hands down, left leg up and back. Keep your left leg lifted. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet together. It's your right leg that lifts up, standing splits. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step lightly back. Right hand down. Inhale, easy twist, left arm up, reach up. Exhale, horizon or hand to the middle of your low back. Inhale, reach up, easy twist. Exhale, prasarita, wide-legged forward fold, crawl to the side edge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale, extended crescent, reach forward. Nice, exhale, airplane arms. Again, inhale, extended crescent. Exhale, standing splits, Dandayamana Hanumanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale, forward fold. Yes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Knees up or down, it's up to you. Keep your neck long. We're here for a breath in. Down dog, breath out. Stay for a full inhale. Stay for a full exhale. And as you think about transitioning to the front edge of your mat, let it be more like a vata transition. So really light, really ethereal, really effortless, rather than a pitta where we're really trying hard. So take a breath in, prepare. And then your exhale, make your transition. Either step or hop or walk up light as you can. Yeah. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's find chair pose. You can inhale, bend your knees, lift your chest. Arms can be alongside your ears, or hands can be at heart center if that's healthier for your shoulders now. Breathe. Remind yourself that you're firing up really big muscles. Some of the biggest muscles in body, like quads, glutes, core, they require a lot of fuel. Your breath is your fuel, lots and lots of fuel. Let's stay here for another 3. Find cooling thoughts, cooling breath 2. And then on 1, find prayer twist to the right. So hands to heart center if they're not already there. Tuck your left elbow outside your right knee. Twist to the right. Roll your right shoulder open. We stay and breathe here for 3. We'll find forward fold in 2. And then on 1, forward fold, hands down. Separate your feet about hip width. For gorilla pose, Padahastasana, bend your knees, slide your hands, your hastas, underneath your feet, your padas. Let your head drop. Couple rounds of breath here. And as though you've closed a circuit, imagine breath circulating through your entire body effortlessly. Good. Free your hands, slide your feet back together. Inhale, chair pose, just the breath in this time. And then exhale, prayer twist to the left, hands to your heart, twist left, right elbow outside left knee, twist, good. Roll your left shoulder open. And we'll stay and breathe for 3. We'll find forward fold in 2. And on 1, find your forward fold. Separate your feet, hip width distance again. This time for big toe pose. Take your first 2 fingers, wrap them around your big toes so palms face each other. Inhale, add halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Send your elbows out to the side edges of your mat. Let your head drop here. Couple rounds of breath. 1 more. Then free your toes. Bring your feet back to touch. This time, inhale, rise to mountain pose. Stand up, arms sweep all the way up. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. Bend your knees, sweep your arms down and back. Pause. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Good. So from here, we will lift left leg up. So make right leg feel like it's already really strong. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your left knee up, your arms up, and breathe. Yes, good. Take an inhale. On your exhale, hands to heart. So stay really stable in your standing leg. For an open twist to the left, send your right arm forward, your left arm back. Open your chest towards the left. Yes. Good. Low belly strong. And now let's try this. Bring your right hand to the outside of your thigh, left hand to your hip. You can stay here, or if you're feeling pretty balanced, you could slide your right hand down to the pinky toe side of your foot and kick it forward. Good. Send your left arm back behind. Good. Twists are super good for balancing Pitta. We're breathing here for another 3. We'll come back to center in 2. And on 1, come back to center. Take a breath in. And on your breath out, hands to heart, step your feet together. Good. Take a breath in. Pause, let a breath go. Take a moment to remind yourself of that balancing you were just doing. And now remind yourself that it's already in the past, it's already gone. Keep your hands at your heart center. Inhale, bring your left knee forward and up like one-legged mountain. Exhale for low flying crescent. Step your left foot way, way back. Airplane arms as you land. Yes, beautiful. Good, engage low belly. We'll rise from here to star pose. So twist to the spin to the left. Inhale, spin left, heels in, toes out, arms to a V. You got it. Breathe. Firm your thighs. Soften your shoulders. Take an inhale. Exhale for wide-legged forward fold. Hinge from your hips, hands down towards the floor. Bend your knees if you like. Pivot your toes to face the long edge of your mat again. And here again, you may want to block for some twists. It's up to you. If you're using a block, it's right underneath your face on the floor. Left hand on the block or the floor. And then inhale, sweep your right arm, big open arm twist to the right, and breathe. Pause. Allow some space to open up your upper body. And think of the twist happening from your spine. So right from the center line of body, rather than hips getting involved. Let's take one more inhale to reach up, to open up. Then exhale, right hand down. Let's switch, so now right hand on the block or the floor. Inhale, sweep your left arm up. Breathe, pause. Check in here that your hips are still pretty neutral. Twist is coming mostly from spine, upper back. One more inhale to reach. And then exhale, left hand down. Take an inhale, rise to star pose. Inhale, rise up, arms to a V. And then exhale, let's take warrior 2 to the front of the mat. So bend your right knee, arms out. Yes, front and back, you got it. Breath in here. Breath out for extended side angle. Reach your right arm forward and then down. And then left arm alongside your ear. So you're creating a long line of energy from your left heel all the way through left fingertips. Even though you're leaning forward, keep your right side obliques working like they're trying to lift away from your thigh at the same time. Yes, Olivia, nice, good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm down, right arm up and over. Pause here, same strong lunge in your front leg. Take a breath in. Breath out, come back to extended side angle, exact same pose. Good, let's do it again. Inhale, reverse warrior. And then exhale, extended side angle. Good. Last one, inhale, reverse warrior. This time, exhale, hands down to the mat for low lunge. Hands frame your right foot. Yes, good. Inhale, standing splits. Float your back leg up. And exhale, forward fold. Step your feet together. Breath in, half lift. Breath out, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Stand up, arms extend overhead. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. Bend your knees, sweep your arms down and back. And this time, make your left leg super stable and rooted. We'll lift right knee up. One-legged mountain pose. Inhale, right knee up. Stand up, nice. Exhale, arms up, breathe. Pause, firm your left thigh. Good. Take an inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, open twist to the right. So send your right arm back, your left arm forward. Twist open towards your right side. Engage left thigh again. Let's steady your breath, that helps your balance. And now right hand to hip, left hand up to the outside of your knee, Or if you're feeling it, slide it down to the outside of your foot and kick it forward. Right arm back. An option to walk your gaze back to your right thumb. Steady breath. Make your way back to center. Move slowly, mindfully. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, both feet down, hands to your heart. A couple rounds of breath here. This is a chance to let some of that heat you just built up dissipate. To find soothing and cooling with your own breath. Good. Keep your hands at your heart. Send your right knee forward and up. Take an inhale, it's like one-legged mountain. Yes, exhale, low flying crescent, step back lightly, right toes land, airplane arms. Good, inhale, star pose, face the right edge of your mat, arms out wide to a V. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Hands down, let your head drop. Good. This time in your wide-legged forward fold, take a breath in, add halfway lift. And exhale, keep your feet right where they are. Let's take a lunge to the left. So bend your left knee. Feet stay pointed to the long edges of your mat. Find some space in your inner right thigh. Couple rounds of breath here. On an inhale, rise up and over. Exhale, bend your other knee. Pause here, find some space in your extended leg. And take an inhale, come back to center. On your exhale, fold a little bit more deeply. Bend your knees if you like. Couple rounds of breath here. Good. Take a breath in, rise back up to star pose, rise all the way up, stand up, arms to a V. Exhale, warrior two, front of the mat, arms out wide, strong lunge in your left leg. Take a breath in. And then breath out, extended side angle, reach forward, and then left arm down, right arm sweeps alongside your ear, palm faces down to the floor. Good. Find space to your side body. We'll take that same, it's called dancing Shiva, that sequence. So take a breath in for reverse warrior, right arm down, left arm up. Yes, exhale back to extended side angle. Again, inhale, reverse warrior. Think easy transition. Exhale, extended side angle. Here's the last one. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge, hands all the way down. Here's that last standing splits. Inhale, float your back leg. And then exhale, forward fold, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. This time make it a ragdoll, so separate your feet about hip width. Bend your knees generously so you can drape your belly over your thighs. Let your head hang. If it feels right, you might flip your palms so they face up. 2 rounds of breath. If you like, bring your feet back towards each other. Let's add a halfway lift in here. On your exhale, come down to a seat. Nice work, y'all. All right, so we'll take a moment to set up deer pose. The deer pose it's a pose that gets to hips. It's a pose that gets to, like, you're bouncing not by doing the opposite thing. So let's say that for right now, left shin is in front, and then kind of lean onto your left hip so you can swing your right leg back behind, and then pause. So if this bugs your knees, bring your heels in closer. That'll help your knees feel like they have a little less compression. If your knees feel healthy and you want more sensation, then eventually you might find 90-degree bends in both knees. Yeah, good. If you're happy here, great. If you want to add on one more thing, You could make this the reclined version by turning towards your front thigh and then bringing your hands down. You could bring your forehead down to your block, or if you have a cushion or a bolster, you could come down there. If you're staying upright, think about your right hip melting down to the floor. So you're not using any muscle engagement, you're just letting gravity do the work for you. We'll take about 3 more rounds of breath. If you have reclined forward, very carefully, slowly make your way back upright. Really nice, good. Lean onto your left hip so you can swing your right leg around and you can switch legs. Now right shin is in front, left shin behind. Same adjustments, you can customize it to you. So heels come in closer, make your knees happier. Heels come a little further away to find more sensation. Stay upright or turn towards your right thigh and fold over it. Blocks if you want it. Notice here how you're getting right hip is turning out, left hip is turning in. And so one might be speaking more loudly than the other. Kind of depends on what's going on. Whatever you notice though, remind yourself that it's not good or bad, it's not right or wrong, it's just how it is right now. Let's take 1 more round of breath here. Recline, deers. Take your time, make your way back upright, plenty of time. When you're ready, lean onto your right hip so you can swing your left leg around. And then we'll set up right away for separate leg stretching with your left leg extended first. So kind of the opposite we normally do. Left leg out, right foot in. Yeah, you got it. Good, it's an inhale for both arms up. And then exhale, turn towards your left leg, fold over it. Couple options here. Hands can come around your foot or your ankle or your calf. Or if you'd like to make this the more like restorative version, you can relax your arms, drape them on either side of your calf, face your palms up, and then maybe your forehead comes down to a block or some other support, or you can skip it. Couple rounds of breath here. If you're using a support, set it aside. Take your time, press yourself back up, chest up. Good. Now extend your left leg more forward. So it's kind of at an angle, kind of send it straight forward. Wrap your right leg up and over for a twist. Yeah. Good, let's take an inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand behind your back, and I invite you to wrap your left arm around the outside of your shin. You can really gently press your forearm away with your shin. Might make low back feel like it has more space. Take a breath in, look over your right shoulder. Breath out, explore a little bit more depth. Legs stay exactly the same. For right now, bring your gaze back forward. Yeah, good. Extend your left hand behind you, way behind. Yeah, good. And so we'll try this transition together. Bring some weight into your right foot. So you can pick your foot up, pick your hip up, and then set your side down. So it's kind of like that horizon lunge, but now your hip's all the way down. Yes. That's your, like on your IT band, kind of your left leg. Yeah, and now try this. Melt your left ribs towards your left arm. Kind of like lean into that. Your shoulder is going to shrug up by your ear. Let it. And we say like never to do that in yoga, but let it happen now. And so hopefully you're feeling a really good side stretch in your side body and your left side. Side stretch is really good for soothing Pitta, kind of helping us to find some coolness. And if it feels right, you might let your left ear drape down towards your shoulder. Good. Take your time, press back up, and then face forward and free your legs. All right, nice. Good. When you're ready, you can let your legs unbind. Let's try all of that on the other side. Now right leg slightly off to the side. Pull your left foot in towards your thigh for separate leg stretching. That's an inhale for arms up. Exhale, turn right. You can either hands around your ankle or maybe drape your arms next to your leg. Forehead could come down to your block, or you can skip it. A couple rounds of breath here. Take your time, rise back up, lift your chest. Good. Cross your left leg up and over your right. You can send your right leg more forward if you like. Good. It's inhale for arms up. And then exhale, left hand behind your back. Right arm could go outside of your knee if you like. Look over your left shoulder. And then just a little gentle press of your knee into your forearm. Tiny bit of effort there to create more space in your low back. Awesome. Come back through center. And right hand way back behind you on the mat. Bring some weight into your hands so you can pick your hip up, set it down on the side. And then same thing, kind of lean over. You're feeling a lot of stretch in your right side rib cage. You can even put your hand there if you like to kind of feel that sensation. Once you're sure it's there, you can let your hand come back. And then only if it feels right, let your ear drop to your shoulder. Take your time, rise back up, face forward. Nice. Good. Let's take a wide-legged forward fold. The legs out to a V. Whatever your max V is, back it off by like 5 or 10%. You may want blocks here, or you can skip it. Take a breath in to invite in length to your spine. Exhale, either stay here or walk your hands forward. Forehead could come down to your blocks. Got lots of height options. Or you can always skip them. Two more rounds of breath. Take your time. Walk your hands back up. If you're using blocks, you can set them aside. Good. Tuck one hand under one knee, one hand on the other. So you give yourself an assist. You may hold on to as much of that soft feeling as you can. And then make sure there's space behind you. You can use your hands, or if you're feeling a little core action, you can bring your arms forward, come all the way down to your back. And then we'll meet there for legs up the wall. Feet to sky, Viparita Karani. Extend your legs straight up. So if you know that you want to stay here for a little while longer, then stay. You might even take your bolster or your support and slide it underneath your low back, like right underneath your sacrum, and you could relax there with your palms faced up. If instead you would like to explore plow pose and shoulder stands, then make sure there's no bolster there, palms down, and then shift your hips up over your shoulders, legs towards the floor behind you. And make sure that your gaze is straight up. So it might be tempting to kind of look over. Actually, everybody's taking legs up the wall. Great, I would too, my jam. Legs up the wall, think about legs being really easy. So challenge yourself to do as little as possible. Like maybe let your feet flop if that feels right. Maybe let your knees soften a little. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath. One more. And then let your knees soften so much that your feet come all the way down to the floor. Nice. Good. Take 1 round of bridge pose. Heels in close behind your hips, palms down. With an inhale, lift your hips up. It doesn't have to be like your strongest bridge ever. Breathe. Find some space through the front line of your body. Here's another breath in. Breath out, gently roll back down. Step your feet out towards the edges of your mat for fallen bridge. Feet out wide, knees knock in towards each other. You might relax your arms and face your palms up. Visualize cool breeze on your brow. Toe heel your feet back in towards the midline of your mat. Open your arms to a T. Just as they are, let both knees fall over to the left. Really easy supine twist. If you're craving another version, take it. Otherwise, just let it be simple. You can choose to look away from your knees over towards your right shoulder. Roll back to center, hips and knees to center, chin to center. And now knees fall heavy right. Chin might go left. One more time, gently come back to center, roll back to center. Draw your knees to your chest. Think about gathering them in loosely rather than really hugging in tight. Loose gathering of your knees, of all your limbs together. Take a breath in. Breath out, Shavasana. You could expand your legs long, extend your arms. Or if your back wants more support, bend your knees. Feet flat on the floor. If it feels right, walk your shoulder blades underneath towards each other. And once you've found something that works for you, give yourself the gift of stillness, quiet. And you'll hear my voice again in 1 minute. start to deepen your breath. Invite small movement back into your hands and your feet. If it feels right, extend your arms to the back of the room, back of your mat. Take a breath in, just stretch if you do. And on your breath out, bend your knees up. You might roll over to one side and then pause there. Pause there in the shape that's effortless, that's easy. And as simple as you can make it, your way up to any seat that feels steady and comfortable. Once you've found it, you can let hands relax down on your knees, or you can bring your hands to your heart if that feels right. Either way, take an inhale, feel your heart lift up. Open mouth release. Hands can stay where they are, or you can touch your thumbs right between your eyebrows, again to that space of insight, clarity, wisdom. And then I invite you to close your practice, honor it with an easy bow. You might choose to bow forward here. Thanks, y'all. Lovely to spend some time with you. All right, Olivia, I think we probably can't talk to you, but that's all right.
Thanks, Jill. That was awesome.
Thanks, Liz. Really good to see you.
You too.
Yeah.
So good. Thank you.
Good. Yeah. Come back anytime, please. Yeah. All right, y'all. Thanks.
Thank you, Jill.
Yay. Bye.